Kilowatt 9, India, Quebec, Bravo, Mobile 4, North Carolina.
Let's see, Kilowatt 9, India, Quebec, and what was the last?
Quebec, and what was the last?
Bravo, Bravo.
India, Quebec, Bravo, is that correct?
Quebec, Bravo, is that correct?
Roger, 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 Roger.
Yes, sir, and what's the name there?
Yes, sir, and what's the name there?
Kirk, Kilowatt, India, Romeo, Kilowatt. Kirk, Kilowatt, India, Romeo, Kilowatt.
Roger, Roger, Kirk, and where are you located, sir?
And where are you located, sir?
I am in a parking lot of my hotel in Sparta, North Carolina. Sparta, North Carolina, northwest corner of the state. Northwest corner of the state of North Carolina.
Roger, Kirk, and what radio are you running today, sir?
And what radio are you running today, sir?
I'm running a Yaesu FTDX Foxtrot Tango Delta X-Ray 1200. FTDX 1200 QSL.
Roger, Roger there, Kirk. Well, if you'd be interested in a setup procedure, first thing is to make a note to check to see if you're in that 100 to 2900 wide band pass for your transmitter. 100 to 2900 wide band pass on your transmitter. A lot of folks aren't familiar with that, so we just suggest that you might make a note of that and check it later, Roger.
Check it later, Roger.
Roger, Roger. I appreciate that.
Yes, so that will give you the best performance for your transmitter. All right, our setup procedure begins with your engaging your compressor at a 3. Number 3 on that compression, and that's our standard setup, Roger, Roger.
Our standard setup, Roger, Roger.
Roger, Roger. My processor is currently off. My processor is currently off.
Yes, sir. I would turn it on and to a 3. Usually you can run a 3 in a mobile and not have a problem. So I would suggest compression on at a 3, Roger.
Compression on at a 3, Roger.
Roger. Compression is now on. Compression is now on.
Roger, Roger. And can you verify it's at a 3? We just want that compressor on at a 3, Roger.
Compressor on at a 3, Roger.
Let me check. I have to go to menu. Hold on.
Yes, sir, because what we're looking for is just about a third of the capabilities of your compressor. So that's a 3 out of 10, a 30 out of 100. It all depends on how your input to the compressor is labeled, whether it's a 0 to 10 or 0 to 100.
To 10 or 0 to 100.
Yeah, it's 0 to 10. And it is on 3. It is on 3.
Excellent. Excellent there, Kirk. Okay, now move to your ALC reading and your ALC meter with mic gain in hand. And as you say the magic word audio, audio, spoken as you would speak any other word in a QSO. Don't stress it, just say it. The word is audio. And as you say that word, adjust your mic gain until your ALC is reading 2/3. And you use that word as a human tone, as setup tone, Roger?
Tone, as setup tone, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Audio, 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 audio. There it is.
Alrighty, and now if you would, why don't you tell me about 10 seconds and about your antenna on your mobile.
Your antenna on your mobile.
Roger, Roger. My antenna is a ham stick by Diamond. Stick by Diamond. It's a typical ham stick with a bolt at the bottom. For the radiating element at the bolt at the bottom. And it's good for 40 meters through 6 meters. 40 meters through 6 meters. Through 6 meters.
Alrighty, Kirk, and you kind of fell down there just a little bit. Come back up and be on that mic, and let's hear you one more time and see if Mother Nature is going to pose problems for us, Roger.
Pose problems for us, Roger.
Roger, Roger. The antenna is a ham stick. I call that a generic ham stick. It's made by Diamond, and it will cover 40 meters through 6 meters. 7 megahertz through 50 megahertz on the antenna, and it's mounted on the back rear compartment, the trunk, the lid of the trunk. Roger.
Roger, Kirk. I've got you loud and clear there. You're about 5 dB over Massachusetts, Michigan, a Michigan SDR that we're using today. It's usually we use Milford, Pennsylvania, but they're not operating today for some reason, so we're up into a Michigan SDR, but you're about 5 or 6 clicks over that, their noise level. And I also went down and checked Georgia, and you are about 3 or 4 clicks over Georgia on the noise level. So you're doing pretty well, Roger.
Well, so you're doing pretty well, Roger.
Roger. And your handle, what is your name, please?
Roger, name here is Jim, Juliet India Mike. The call is Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, and we're located just across the Ohio River from Louisville, Kentucky. We're on the Indiana side of the Ohio River, right at Louisville, Roger.
The Ohio River, right at Louisville, Roger.
Roger. Well, Jim, I appreciate this service that you do, and I was raised on the other end of the state, on Lake Michigan, the town of Chesterton, Indiana, and that's where I lived when originally licensed back in 1956. So we are from opposite ends of the state. I was born in Chicago, but raised near Lake Michigan there in Indiana. Roger?
Yes, sir. Well, I'm glad to see you lived through Chicago and you're still living. That might be in question if you were still living in Chicago, Roger.
Well, that might be in question if you were still living in Chicago, Roger.
No, I'm out in Maryland now. I live out in Maryland, north central Maryland. Visiting a group of hams called the Friendly Bunch. The Friendly Bunch, and we're on 3919 every night of the year, and we are devoted to improving ham radio by modeling civility and encouraging interest by youth. So we have a kids' night. We're trying to get the youth into ham radio. And so anyway, we're down here having a good time meeting people that we only spoke to via radio and touching the flesh, as it were, shaking hands and having a great time this weekend. North Carolina having a great time with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
Roger, Kirk. Well, good job, buddy. And that's what ham radio is all about, is sharing, our knowledge with the folks that are coming along. And that's the beautiful Elmer system that ham radio has, and is rather unique to ham radio to have so much assistance from our elders to help our new folks coming along to find out things and learn how to do things. So good job, sir. And we say 73 to you. I think you're sounding beautiful. If you want to hear your radio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for Kilo Charlie 9, Victor Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
All right. I searched for your call sign, // what's the last part?
Logbook, just like you run a logbook. That's what it is. The word is logbook. Roger?
What it is, the word is logbook. Roger?
Roger. Well, thank you, Jim. I will do that for sure. And God bless you for what you're doing. And have a great afternoon. Enjoyed meeting up with you. KC9, Victor, Kilowatt, Victor. Just opposite Louisville in the great Hoosier state of Indiana, K9IQB. Bye-bye, Jim.
Roger, Kirk, 73, sir. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, and we are recording now live till 5, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.